Canva AI features are simply amazing, and therefore in this video we will create AI images, Instagram posts, YouTube thumbnails, infographics, and even full AI generated 3D game of cosmos and celestial bodies. Oh yeah, and also a cat donut making machine. It's that amazing, so let's get started right away. So what you need to do, of course, is go to canva.com, and then you will see new thing in the environment. Here you will see Canva AI button, and also here you will see Canva AI new. So just click here, and there you will see different abilities what you can do. Design for me, create an image, draft a document, code for me. When you click design for me, then you can choose social media, presentation, marketing, cards, invitation, many different things, or you can just describe. All of those features can be used for free, except creating an AI generated images, where in free version you have 50 credits, and with each image generation prompt, Canva will create 4 images. So let's start with the most complicated things. Those are the coding, because it's simply amazing. Let's just use one of the examples that they gave us here. So let's ask Canva to generate full 3D game exploring space. You see here is the example. Click here, and then the prompt will be generated for you there. Create an interactive 3D space exploration game. Start with an example solar system explorer featuring Earth, Moon, and Mars with realistic physics, intuitive navigation controls, and educational overlays about orbital mechanics and relative distances. Pretty good. Let's try this one. Okay, so Canva started coding for us. And so after around 2 to 3 minutes, we received this completely interactive part of the solar system, what we prompted it to do. So we have Mars, Moon, Earth, they're orbiting around. We have educational info. We can do zoom in, zoom out. Okay, there is the sun. It's pretty amazing that it generated all of that automatically, as you can see. Then I had previously asked the similar thing, and it created in this version. This one is even better, by my opinion. For example, here we can do a scale factor. Let's put it like that. Then let's zoom out a bit. Here is the sun. And let's change the simulation speed. So this is a normal simulation speed, normal orbiting time. It would take a lot of time, of course. Then we can speed up to see how does that look like. And you see the celestial bodies, the Earth, the Mars, and the Moon are orbiting around sun and around, let's say, each other. Pretty good. We can remove, add labels, look from this version. All of that created in a matter of minutes. So let's try to add, for example, Jupiter and Saturn. And okay, so after 1,000 or more lines of codes, it added Saturn and Jupiter. Let's zoom in. This looks really great. Okay, let's increase simulation speed, scale factor. And yeah, let's zoom to the Saturn. Here is the ring, here is everything, the space dust. I mean, this is amazing, really great. And then you can use that as a design. Just click here, use in a design. It will open a new canvas. Then you need to double click to interact. So double click, and there you have it. Everything is there. Then you can share that or download as a JPEG, of course, PNG, but you can download as standard vector graphics, MP4 video, GIF, everything else. You can then, if needed, embed that onto your website wherever you need. Now let's go to something more simple but used most often. So let's create images. For example, create an image of a black cat on the moon eating pizza. Okay, so I didn't pick the style here, so Canva created kind of a cartoon version of the cat on the moon eating pizza. Looks pretty good. Let's just reuse that prompt. Just click here. It will appear here. And then let's change the style to be, I don't know, cinematic. Okay, now we have a more realistic cat on the moon eating pizza. Looks pretty good. Kind of a scary cat, but nonetheless. Okay, so now let's see some of my previous prompts for image generation. Create an image of people in the rain working with dumbbells. Okay. Yeah, they're obviously working with dumbbells. It looks kind of weird. They're all the same, but still satisfied. Then a giant steampunk CAD machine towering over a Victorian cityscape made of brass gears and steam vents with glowing emerald eyes and mechanical. Don't worry, I didn't write that. I asked ChatGPT to write something weird, and this is what it came up. So let's see. Yeah, this looks pretty weird, but rather good. So we have our own cat donut making machine. Then this cat is kind of a space lord of donuts. This one also nice. This is also something that ChatGPT proposed. A majestic cyberpunk cat with glowing neon fur and robotic eyes. This one looks scary. Yeah, okay. Then just some realistic, just to show you that it can do all of that. Then we have a dog, of course, eating donuts, plane taking off. So, image generation is already part of Canva for quite some time. Then I asked Canva to create me a company presentation. So, create a presentation on opening small consulting company where I will be the consulting small business about their collaboration software using mail, data repository communication, etc. Okay. So here is the first version. Okay, not very good looking presentation. I would add a couple of things, but many different parts of the presentation you can reuse to create your own. Let's look at this one. Enhancing business communication solutions, collaboration software, enhancing teamwork effectively. Effective email usage. I like this one. Organize your inbox, utilize templates, effective data repository. So actually, Canva did use my wording and then put it into the presentation, which is pretty good. Then I asked a couple of follow-up questions. Can you specifically add Microsoft collaboration solutions like Office 365? Elevate your business using the Microsoft collaboration solutions, empowering small businesses with Microsoft, like that. Yeah. So it actually listens and then it actually proposes some of its own things. For example, with pictures of Microsoft Office logo, with modern colors, and additional things. After that, I asked Canva to create a design featuring a visually engaging infographic titled Timeline of Human Evolution. The design should feature a chronological timeline from 7 million years ago to the present, and then showing key stages of human evolution. 7 million years ago, Homo habilis, famous Lucy, Homo sapiens. Okay, let's see. So it, of course, cannot create everything exactly, but you have kind of templates and reusable content here. Understanding our past help us navigate the future of humanity. This infographic showcases the major milestones. Then it proposed by itself, can you create it with pictures of prehistoric landscapes? Sure thing. Let's see. Dual use, living around 7 million years ago, exhibited some of the first sign of bipedalism. Bipedalism, migration, pretty good. Then I asked, can you make an infographic something like this? I uploaded the picture. You can always upload a picture and ask if it can recreate it or use similar design or anything like that. Got it. I'm on it. So it did use this design and then recreated some of the things. So it used this image here that I uploaded and recreated the infographic. After that, I also tried a couple of additional infographics. Best exercises for stronger abs, use a modern energetic style, add plank, bicycle crunches. Studies show that only 42% of people engage in regular core workouts. I think that's true. 96% of adults lack core strength. That's probably true. A strong core decreases injury risk by 84%. Nice, like this one. 100 million of people are seeking fitness solution worldwide. Yeah, it works pretty good. Of course, then you need to play with it. You can customize everything either here quickly by changing the text, or for example, when clicking on the picture, adding additional similar images, or you can use Canva editor and then do all of the standard things that you normally do in Canva, rearrange things, add different images, whatever you need. After that, we tried something for the Instagram. So create an Instagram story featuring motivation where people are running and exercising in the gym. Add static images and some videos, but it didn't add videos. But I like all of those that it created, even though this here looks very weird, but that's what you get sometimes within AI. You need to look at it carefully. But many of those are pretty good. Then I asked video, I'm on it, but it didn't create the video. But for example, this one looks pretty good for Instagram post or for the story. This one looks even better. They're running all around the universe. This one also, I'm really satisfied with that. add ocean video. It didn't add video, it just added a couple of images of ocean, but still, I'm pretty satisfied. Then I uploaded the image of this lady here and asked create a YouTube thumbnail featuring and add this person to the thumbnail for Fashion Studio. Let's see. Okay, so we have this as a YouTube thumbnail. This also, it's pretty simple, but you get the picture. It works. Have in mind that you can ask follow up as many times as you want, because this is all being done for free. You're not using any credits. You're only using credits when you're doing image generation. For example, do that in the futuristic style and add people eating pizza. Looking good. I don't know how will this relate to the pizza, but since I asked the nonsensical prompt, then I'll get the nonsensical results, and I'm fine with it. Now let's try something pretty interesting also. So let's create an interactive US map that highlights each state when clicked and displays a tooltip with population data. And then I also added, here is the population data. I found this on the internet for all of the states and then clicked submit. So Canva started generating something. And so after 2 to 3 minutes, here is the map. And it works. Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, population 5.9 million. New Mexico, California, 39 million. Then if you scroll there, we see the population statistics. Looks pretty good. Then if you click, it is selected. Hoover, default, Illinois, everything is there. Just click on use in design, and there you have it. You can then export that to your own website and do with it what you like. Let's click on Texas. You can click here on the publish website, and that's it. This is all created in a matter of 2 minutes. And so the last thing that we didn't try here is drafting a document. So when you click here, then it automatically suggests what you can do. Write a blog post, do an analysis of changing consumer food preferences, review of book, many different examples. Let's try following. Okay, so write a SEO optimized blog post on the topic of top 10 oldest American presidents. Make the post around 2,000 words long. Write in a style of Walter Isaacson. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Pretty good looking document. Top 10 oldest American president. History is a tapestry woven with threads of time, experience, and the often unpredictable nature of leadership. Of course, when you just start reading this, you immediately would notice that this is written by AI. If you have experience, and I have with that, tapestry are the words should be removed. Woven also, threads of time also, delve most of the time also. But then we have, okay, Ronald Reagan, 69 years. James Buchanan, George Bush, Gerald Ford, Dwight Eisenhower, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Zachary Taylor, Ronald Reagan, second term. Okay, then additional things on the bullets part here, leadership lessons, summary. So it looks pretty good. What you can do, of course, is then ask to avoid some words to sound more like human. You can ask to use flash score around 70, avoid passive voice. And for example, let's try the first here. Avoid the word tapestry. Also add table of top 10 oldest presidents at the end. Okay, so let's see what we got now. In the theater of American politics, so you see it changed the wording here. Age often becomes a central theme. This sounds better. Joe Biden was the octogenarian in chief. Nice. Ronald Reagan, the great communicator's golden years. Okay, and let's see. It also added the table that we asked. Pretty good. Of course, there are better tools for writing articles, and I will do a separate video on that, but this is just to see what can Canva do, and it's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, Canva with this AI hub where everything is in one place is really something out of this world, pun intended, as we are looking here the solar system. So we created a 3D game, we did infographics, we did images of cat donut making machine, we did presentations, Instagram posts, interactive clickable map of United States, then also articles. So I mean, there's almost nothing Canva cannot do, and yeah, it is a special thing that they created here. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any ideas of what would you like me to see create a tutorial about next time, just put in the comment below, and I will make sure to do that. Have a great day. Bye bye.